Hello, I'm BXToyCat, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about one of the most requested features that Minecraft Xbox One and Minecraft PS4 get, and it's actually one of the ones that was shown to us in the very first trailer for Minecraft Next Gen. That's right, if you don't know, the first ever Minecraft Xbox One trailer showed off a bunch of just, bigger world stuff, and it also said in the trailer bigger multiplayer at one point. Everyone assumed this would mean 16-player or bigger multiplayer, but when the game actually came out, and even in the first update after it, we still haven't seen a bigger multiplayer yet, and I figured I'd talk about that in today's video because at Minecon I did do quite a bit of asking around about that and I got some interesting answers that I figure you might enjoy. So please do like the video if you do like it. It helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like it. And let's get straight into the video then, shall we? So let me just start by saying that Minecon is the biggest Minecraft event in the world every time that it does happen, every year or two or whatever, because they get all the Mojang stuff, they get all the 4J stuff, they get all the anything who has anything to do with Minecraft stuff, and they get them all in the same place. And that means if you go to the booth you can speak to people about a bunch of cool Minecraft stuff. And one of the things that I was going and asking a lot of people about was this whole bigger multiplayer concept. Like, there's so many things like this that I'm always curious about, and I'll let you know about some of the other stuff. But one that I was asking a few people was, what about bigger multiplayer? What do you think about that? And one of the people I asked about this, Roger Carpenter, he was reasonably open about it. So if you don't know Roger Carpenter, he is the lead producer for Minecraft on the Xbox, and at the time he had the lead producer for Minecraft on PlayStation right next to him. It was really, really cool in my opinion, because although he's not such a well-known guy, they were just, hanging out together, like talking and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. But I decided to ask, so when you said bigger multiplayer, what did you actually mean? Did you mean more players in multiplayer? And instead of, giving me a subtle response or something like that, he just said, well, we wouldn't have said it if we weren't going to do it. And yeah, we do have plans. And that was so cool to me, the fact that bigger multiplayer does in fact mean, more players in multiplayer, and they are actually working on it right now. They're gonna, it is one of the features they can do. It is one of the features they're working on, and I thought that was really cool. But then after that, so I'm like, okay, so if you were going to do it, would you do 16 players? Would you maybe do more? Would you maybe have to do 10, like Minecraft Realms on PC? And I got another interesting response here, because he's like, yeah, 16 is probably going to be the target, but, we could potentially do more. If we have to do less, we could do less. But still, like, the general impression I got was that, they're still working on it, and that it is a very tricky thing to implement. So then I decided to ask, a few more questions about why the connection is different on console than it is to the PC, and I got a really cool in-depth answer. So if you always wondered as to why sometimes lag just randomly happens on the console, basically on the 360 and the PS3, it is very, very tricky to get multiplayer to work, because on the PC, when you want to connect to multiplayer, they can just throw power at that and make it happen, because, they just have slightly higher running requirements on the PC. But to cut down on the console requirements, they had to make the, the network requirements kind of cut down a little bit, and then use the internet more efficiently. So they can send more data, but they have to make sure that data takes less time to process. If that makes any, sense to you, it basically means you need a slightly bigger internet connection to make up the fact that your console is actually slightly weaker than the PC on the 360 and PS3 side of things anyway. So, yeah, that means that there is some slight problems, but you do mostly connect fine. There's two big case scenarios where you get real big connectivity issues, and there's no real way to work around these. So, I thought this was interesting because I can kind of use this, but kind of not at the same time. First of all, if you have one weak connection in your, Minecraft Xbox or Minecraft PS3 game, then that makes everyone lag, because, all the data has to be synced between everyone, because it is, there's no servers, it's all, post peer-to-peer. So yeah, you get one bad connection. I thought it would just affect everyone else, but it does really tank everyone else's connection. So that is something, you've got to bear in mind, like, make sure everyone in your world has a good connection, and you'll all have a good connection. So if you had that problem, that's a thing. But another thing that I thought was pretty interesting is that if you have 4-player split screen connecting to 4-player split screen, you get real connectivity issues. And the reason for this is that they said, there's two choices we can make when it comes to, this connectivity problem. We can decide to drop the frame rate and the resolution stuff, or we can decide to drop a few of the multiplayer packets, which means you get this kind of jittery gameplay, but you can still all play together and still play smoothly. And to be honest, on consoles, that's what you kind of want. So the thing about this 16-player or maybe even more players on the multiplayer that is holding them back is the fact that getting, the split screen on split screen on split screen to work is a real issue, but also when someone has a bad connection, with 16 players, someone's going to have a worse connection than everyone else. It's kind of a fact. Even with 8 players, that's almost definitely a fact. So they've got to try and work out ways to use the, more efficient hardware of the Xbox One, the PS4, to make that whole thing work, and I'm really looking forward to it. But to kind of summarize what I've said in this video, there is connectivity problems because the, the consoles, the last gen ones anyway, were less powerful than the PCs, and the next gen ones have a similar architecture as far as the multiplayer functionality goes, and bigger multiplayer is coming. They confirmed they're going to do it, they confirmed they could do it, and they confirmed it's in the works, and I thought that was really cool. So I hope you did enjoy this video talking about big and multiplayer. I'm really excited to see it. Let me know what you're going to use it for in the comments down below. Like, do you have a reason you want 16 players, or is it just a cool little feature? Because a lot of people have said they do want it, and yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you did like it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.